And we're live. Howdy, howdy. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Jovita. Sup? So Tuesday afternoon. We're going to wait for a few more people to come in if anybody's going to be coming in. Czar's impatient. He's right here next to me. He's always wanting to go right now. Oh, dear. We got a few things we're going to talk about today. Excuse me. Hi, Charlene. If y'all haven't, go over and check out that meat grinder making brats video that we dropped last night. That was a fun video, y'all. Hey, Ray. Good to see you. Lori's in. Hi, Lori. Bev's in. Hi, Bev. Sassy cat. Hello. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this. Most of you here already know that our friend Lori from Lori's Prepping with Heaven, she won her race about 1 a.m. this morning. She lived her entire life wanting to get to heaven, and she made it. And we're gonna miss her. You know, she was a huge supporter of channels. She was always a bright and cheerful spirit. She was all about loving each other. She wanted everyone around her to know the peace and love that comes from knowing Jesus. That was her thing. We're going to miss her. But I can promise you she is not missing us. Right now, it's time for her family. We need to focus on her family and their privacy and what they need right now. As details become known, we will share what we can. And by we, I mean those of us who are really close to her, like myself and Chris and a few others who spoke with her on the regular. I will tell you that when Lori was in the hospital about 3 weeks ago, she and I had a couple of very deep and very intimate conversations. She knew what was coming, and she was prepared for it. She was Lori prepping for heaven. She told me very straightforward that she didn't want anybody moping or crying or carrying on about her. That when she was gone, she was in paradise. And I'm pretty sure she shoved the lead angel in the choir out of the way and is probably front and center stage. That's where she wanted to be. So it's okay to miss her, and we're all going to miss her. I don't want to sound unsympathetic. I'm in the fortunate position that I've been able to prepare for this for a few weeks. Most of you were not in that position. So I understand that. But right now, let's please keep in mind that her family is grieving, and we need to be mindful of their privacy. That said, let's get on with it. That is exactly what she would say. Well, let's just get on with it. So rest in peace, Lori. Mercy. Oh, Arlene's in. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Ace. May I post Chris post? Yes, you may. Go right ahead. So how is everybody though, huh? Judy Herman, hi. Thank you very much, Judy. We always appreciate you. Debbie Druck is in. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, we're going to miss her. Hi, Barbara. Hey, Lynn. How you doing? Okay, I think I'm caught up. Keep me on track, Jovita. Well, good luck doing that. Yeah, so it's been on the content creation side. Ooh, that sounds big and important, doesn't it? I have been one hopping honey. This past weekend, we did the big video for the meat grinder. That was a sponsored video that helps us pay the bills around here, guys. And the company was just really pleased with how it came out. So we're excited about that. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. If you, excuse me, if you subscribe to the channel, you can hit the link that is posted in that video and you'll get an additional discount on top of the enormous discount they've got going on. Before we started this, that unit, that meat grinder, was running about $1,200 to $1,400, and they've got it down to right around $500 now. And then with our discount code, you've got even more off of that. It's a good, worthwhile investment. If you don't want to pay a meat processor or pay somebody to process your meat, you know, if you hunt or if you even raise your own animals for consumption, this is a good value. This thing's going to last. I'm probably going to have, yeah, it's going to last. So we were excited about that. We got that one done. A couple of you actually emailed me and asked for some specific two-part epoxy projects. I'm wanting to do one of those videos tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how things go. It's been kind of crazy. You guys have been asking for jewelry. You know, I'm not a frilly person. I'm just not. But it kind of intrigued me. And I thought, well, why not? You know, we can get creative with that. See what we can come up with. I might actually start wearing earrings, y'all, on a regular basis. I don't know. Yeah, Barbara, that video was a lot of fun to do. We had to edit it a lot because I got mouthy at the beginning of it. Well, when are I not? When are I not? When am I not mouthy? But I was saying things that could have been taken a certain way about meat. I didn't see anything wrong with it until poor Joel nearly fainted dead away when he heard what was coming out of my mouth. And then I realized what I said. Yeah, so we had to take it another direction. You know. Okay, let's go ahead and put this up on the screen here. So Ace just very kindly posted this in. So if you want to go over there and check that out. I'm sure Chris did a lovely job. He's feeling it pretty hard today. He called me early this morning and gave me the news. And Greg and Gina are in. You what? Greg and Gina? First grandbabies? Give me the deets. Give me the deets. All 10? All 10? Weight, length. When did she pop into the world? He or she pop into the world? That's awesome. Oh, you guys are going to be so good at being grandparents. That is going to be one safe and spoiled little girl or boy. Oh, thank you so much, Ace. I don't know if I would go that far, but I try. I know what I like. It might not be what everybody likes, but we'll give it a whirl. We'll try the jewelry making thing. I got all the little gizmos and BB bops and all the little doohickeys, and we'll give it a try. We'll see what we can come up with. The gray one, what, Lynn? Or are you talking to somebody? For the gray one or the black and white one? I must be out of a conversation. Rita, here's one. Okay, they're having a chat amongst themselves. Okay, they've got it squared away now. Anyway, so the other thing that I have to do this week, toward the end of the week, I think I'm going to do this on Thursday. I don't like to put things off to the last second. And we are going out to help some friends of ours. So we're going to be actually getting together with 2, if not 3 or 4 different channels. So we're going to be helping out. And somebody's getting some cookies. So I'm making cookies for everyone. And I'm going to make enough so that I can send some out to dear Brian Wilkerson. If you're in here, Brian. You're naming Jovita's kittens. Oh, Jovita, I think that's sweet, and they'll be such wonderful company for you. Keep the kitties. Cleo's always a good name. So is Oreo. Oh, my goodness sakes. So I've got to do baking. Last night, I started getting kind of serious about rotating out stuff that's been in my freezer. And y'all, we smoke a lot of meat. So I wondered what I was going to do with all that leftover pork butt that we had smoked a few weeks back. And I came up with something. I call it the carnita chelada. I made a huge batch of enchilada sauce and shredded up the pork butt, and I mixed in a whole bunch of goodness, veggies and stuff, and rolled it all up into tortillas, baked it in the oven, covered in cheese. Joel said, anytime I want to make that again, that'd be all right with him. We're done with kittens. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I didn't know you were looking for names for the babies. I was just trying to help. Oh, there's Ann Parton. Hi, Ann. Thanks for coming in. Ben's over Acres is in the house. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, well, the weather is being kind of weird. It was supposed to be sunny and kind of up in the 80s. No, it didn't hit 80 yet. It might still, but it's been cloudy all day, at least here. I'm okay with that. Makes it a little bit more comfortable. Okay. Yeah. Then Joel was talking. Now that the temperatures are coming down a little bit and he can tolerate being out in that metal shop for extended periods of time, he wants to start building custom birdhouses. And guys, when I tell you that he doesn't just make birdhouses, oh no, these are going to be little works of art. So we're gonna get busy doing all that stuff. Hey, David, how are you, David? Good to see you. Been out there working on your tractor? Yep. So I'm a little knocked sideways today, guys. So just give me a little grace. I've been on the phone most of the day, and yeah, just trying to keep moving forward. Joel has another big meeting coming up at work this week. Yeah. This hurry up and wait stuff is for the birds. And by birds, I mean me. I don't do it well. But we're hanging in and hanging out, you know. So what else do I have coming up? So we have the birdhouses. We're just going to keep it rolling. The company that we did the meat grinder video for, they were so excited. Oh, and I should tell you too, their actual company website is under reconstruction right now. So when you click the link in the video, it's going to actually take you to their Amazon store. But eventually they're going to have it all, you know, sorted out, and the website will be back up again. Anyway, they were so excited that they want us to do another product review. So the next thing they're sending out is a heavy industrial meat slicer. Nothing can go wrong with that, right, guys? So we're going to be messing around with that. That'll be a lot of fun. Anything that we can do that keeps us from paying one dime more at the grocery store than we have to, we're all about it. You know, we were talking, and the amount of brats that we did, I think I said it was like $50 in the video. Nah, these brats, each one was good 8 to 10 inches long. I mean, they're big and they're hefty. And we made enough for us and a couple other people. And I've been told that they're really good. Maybe a little more seasoning. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. But this coming up weekend, we're going to bust out with it. And we're going to grind up some pork so I can make breakfast sausage and, you know, sausage for pizzas. All of that stuff gets seasoned differently. But yeah, we're looking forward to all of that. Yeah, Charlene, it's going to be a game changer for us because, you know, I pack Joel's lunches, and there are times when he wants, you know, cold cuts. He just wants a regular sandwich. I make our bread, so that's not a big deal, but anything packaged, anything pre-sliced and packaged, you're paying for the convenience. So we get a new toy, we get to do it ourselves, and we know how it's packaged, we know how it's taken care of, and we know what's in the food. Yeah, it's a win-win all the way across the board. Thank you, Ace. Linguicia? I'm not sure what that is, Bobby. I don't know what that is. Give me some details. If I don't know how to make it, I will learn how to make it. I don't know, but that looks interesting. I think Google's my friend on this, right? Can anybody Google it and tell me real quick what it is? It's a Portuguese sausage. Okay. Yeah, David, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of meat grinder I grew up with. I had some seriously well-built arms. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what we do. I have a special place that I get all of my bacon ends from, and I'll add in the bacon ends into the pork to give it more juice, because pork tends to be dry. Yeah, baby. Smoked bacon ends. A video of us grilling the brats. Yeah, we could incorporate that into, sure, we could incorporate that into a video. Why not? Joel's face doesn't lie. I have to be really careful about that because, like, if I just spring something on him that just came out of the oven, or just like, for instance, the jerky video that we did, if it tasted like caca, it would have registered on his face. He can't lie. He can't lie. So if it was caca, he would have said it was caca. Then he would have slept out in the shop. Not really. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. If I had a friend ask me today, she had tried the brats, and she says, "Can I give you some constructive criticism?" I'm all about it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Tell me. And so she suggested that I use a little more seasoning. I agree. Yep. So I'll add more next time. It'll be okay. Never found it. You've never found it here in Arkansas. Well, you hadn't met me before, Bobby. I will do a little research on it and see what it takes to make it, what kind of meat. This is foreign to me. I'll see if I can figure it out. And yeah, I don't know. You might have just found an outlet for it. Your buddy Lauren. So I'll let you know. It does, Charlene. It takes time to know what works, what doesn't work, Oh, thank you for that, Ace. Yeah, we have a meat slicer, but it's like a Hamilton Beach. It's like, it's just like a little, it's not real reliable. There's too much give in the back plate. It makes me nervous. Well, hi, Lori. We got another Lori in the house. Hi, Lori. How are you? Bobby, we've had this talk before. Your money doesn't spend here. If I can make it, I'll make you some. Don't worry about it. Happy to do it, man. Did you watch my video? Did you watch the meat grinder video, Bobby? Then you've already paid for it. Thank you very much. See, that's how that works. Yeah, so keep the suggestions for content coming, guys, because it's really fun to see what you guys come up with, what you want to see, what you want to see us do. And our motto around here is very literally, if we don't know how to make something, we'll figure it out. We love to learn. Every single day, we strive to learn new things because that's what keeps your brain sharp. So that's we're all about it, guys. We don't have any bad weather rolling in at all, at least not until next week, which is awesome. Can you believe it's almost October? I don't know where the year went. Well, I know where a few months of it went. It went sitting in my chair, not being able to move around. Nerds. Wow, bitter much, Lauren? Not really. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, we're going to be doing that, David. we are definitely going to be doing that as well. Battle of the Lathes 2025 coming at you. Jalapeno and cheddar deer sausage, absolutely. Absolutely. The options are limitless. We could do so many things. There is nothing better, in my opinion, than cozying up on a really cold day, cozying up in the house, nice and warm. And you got, the comfort foods like the homemade sausages and brats and all the stuff, and all those aromas going through the air. All the homemade bread and stuff. Yeah. Nothing better. Nothing better, baby. I got Sierra on one side of me and Gus on the other. I've got Jinx, the fat black Manx cat, and I've got Czar. Everybody's keeping the mom happy today. That is absolutely the truth. And that's why we were so excited to do this. Because, again, we have a meat grinder, right? It's this little thing, and the tray on it's like that big. You can't process a whole lot of meat. The other cool thing is Joel comes bouncing in last night and he says, "Hey, great news. A bunch of the guys up at work, hunting's like another holy season here, but they want us to process their meat. And our fee for doing it is we keep 1/4 of the meat. So we weigh it before we start processing it, so everybody knows what the weight is. And then when we're done processing it, they see exactly how much we kept. And it's also cool too, because a lot of people who take their deer in to get processed, they're not getting their own animal back. And you cannot fool people. If they know what kind of habitat deer have been feeding on, they know what the meat's going to taste like. Like up in Kansas, deer eat a lot of corn and a lot of wheat and a lot of stuff, right? And just a lot of farm country. Down here, deer eat, well, that too, but they eat a lot of acorns and a lot of pine cones and stuff like that. It gives the meat a different taste. You know what is what. If you're a meat processor, don't be unethical. Be fair and it'll come back to you. Yeah. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, okay. Well, Jovita, you're missing out on it. Well, maybe you're not missing out on it. Maybe you're not. But jerky is really fun to make. And it's a quick snack. I ought to make a batch and send it down. You could share it with Jared. I get an idea that he's probably a little bit of a deer meat snob. He knows how to do it right. All right, Charlene. Have a good one. Be safe, sweetie. Take care. See you Friday night. Hopefully. Has anybody seen Chris in? Uh-oh. We've spoken a couple of times today, but he might be asleep. I hope he is. The last I talked to him, he was very tired. No, he's not. He must be sleeping. Well, yeah, I'll do that, Jovita. Next batch of jerky I do. I'll just go ahead and I'll make up a couple of bags, some for you and some for Jared. He can eat it or not. Where are we at? Oh, that's nice. Oh, we've already been going 30 minutes. Golly, guys. How long can I talk without actually saying anything? That's a handy trick. So yeah, I don't have to cook tonight. Tonight is leftovers. Yay! I made a lot of those carnita chilada thingies last night, so he's got enough for tonight. And enough for lunch tomorrow. Yeah, so, okay, today's Tuesday, so tomorrow is clean the house day. Not that it needs it. Oh my word. Anyway, so tomorrow I'm going to clean the house. And Thursday I'm going to bake the cookies. I think tomorrow also I want to do the epoxy project. I'm kind of looking forward to trying the whole jewelry making thing. I mean, why not? Could be fun. David, these dogs are too big to sit in these chairs. They would destroy them. And they're way too big for the chairs. It's yeah. Yeah. And I'm still loving the washing machine, guys. Every time I put a load in that thing, I have to announce to Joel, because I do it at night. I have to announce to Joel, I love this washing machine. And I really do. The water out here it's full of a lot of minerals and stuff, so I have to keep an eye on that aspect, but man, it just is doing such a great job. Best purchase of the year. Hey, if I look at it like that, the meat grinder kind of canceled out the washing machine. Money-wise. Okay, I feel better about it now. I don't like to spend money. I do not like to spend money. It's a necessary evil. I spend a lot of money on the YouTube channel. Somebody's calling me. How much you want to bet it's Christy? Hey, what up? Well, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, I think that's Christy calling. I guess we know she's not watching our live. Crazy girl. Christy down there at Bayou Back 40, she and I have been having some marathon catch-up sessions because we haven't, but she's been going 9 million different directions this summer. I've had a lot of stuff going on. We've just had a hard time connecting. And when we do connect, yeah, those are marathons. She's always interesting. Dawn, I need to get with you and place an order. And if you want to, anytime you pop into our lives, feel free to pop a link in the chat. I'm perfectly okay with that. I love to help small businesses. It sounds disgusting and it sounds rude. Knock it off. Thank you. Got no manners. I wasn't talking to you, Czar. He's mouthing off over here. So, what else do we want to chit chat about? Hello, Zazar. Do you want to come up here? Come on. Well, come on, bouncy boy. You can come up. Come on. Yeah, come on. You can do it. Let's give him a little encouragement, guys. He is the funniest cat. Paul Honeyman made it in. Yay. Hi, Paul. How are ya? Thanks for popping in. I know it's a weird time for you. This time of day, I should say. Or night. Yeah. It's your night time, isn't it? Oh. So yes, the chocolate chip cookies are happening this week. And I'm going to have fun with that. I haven't, again, because it has been so hot. I avoid the oven at all costs. Yeah. And I don't like heavier things like cookies and brownies and things when it's hot. It's just, no. Now that it's cooling off, it's time to get busy in the kitchen again. And then coming up, I mean, quickly, it's time to be looking at all the holiday baking. And y'all, I'm going to be doing some fancy schmancy stuff this year. I have isomalt and I know how to use it. So I'm going to be doing some sugar sculpturing to go on some of our pieces, and it's going to be fun. If anyone has one of those. Well, what are you looking for, Judy? What's the main thing you have on hand? I can help you out. To throw some ideas at you, we could brainstorm it. Oh yeah, peanut butter cookies with chocolate chips in them, always a hit. Always a hit. I like them just kind of crispy on the edge, but then really soft inside and gooey, melty goodness. Joel, I mean, if it's on a plate, he'll eat it. Done. How he doesn't weigh 400 pounds, I don't know. Ooh, lucky you. Yes, if y'all would. Please, that's the downfall of having animals. That was a hair. Please hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Maybe you don't like me. That's okay too. Oh, M&M cookies, sure. Yeah, baby. Yeah, Bobby, we're going to be out there pretty close to you, but we're going to be back to back busy. And we got to hammer it out. We got one day to get this done, and they need this fencing done this weekend. So we're not going to have time this weekend, but we're going to be coming out to David's here in the not too distant future. To help him with a couple of things. So I will give you a shout and see if it's a good time and get all your deets, and we'll stop in and see you. If that works for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, David cut the... If you've never been on his place, it's gorgeous, okay? And it's out in the woods. It is so the epitome of Arkansas. And a lot of it is straight up like this and down, and there's a lot of gullies, and he's got, about the creek. The creek kind of winds all over through there. He looked for the easiest path from his place down. Well, it's all his place, but from where his homestead is down to where Mike and Lissy used to live. And they just made a road. It's a huge road. This isn't a little path cut through the woods. It's a freeway system. David doesn't do anything on the small. Oh, did you, Bobby? Yeah, he's a good guy. Well, hi, Christy Betts. Hello, hello. There we go. Interstate, come on. Yeah, that's right. Interstate, come on. Come on with the getting it. Yeah, he's a good guy. So he wants us to come out and help him with some trees. Go help him with some trees. So you guys know the drill. If you have any suggestions for what you want to see us attempt to do, let me know. You can text me, you can email me, you can drop comments in the videos or even in the lives. Let me know. I'm cool. I love your suggestions. I love seeing what you guys come up with. The trickier, the better, because I love a good challenge. Like that sausage. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll go back and I'll rewatch the video or this, the live here. So I get the spelling of this sausage correct. I'm going to, okay. But you know what? I have a notepad right here because I'm prepared like that. I'm just making a note. And when we get done here, I'm going to take a couple of minutes and I'm going to look at what's in it. And it sounds like a good time. Sounds like an excuse to bust out with a meat grinder. And I'm all about that. You need to make a few blocks of epoxy and have Joel make them into pens. Yeah, we do that. Yeah. We did a pen and pencil set for a friend of ours back in Colorado. His dog had passed away. Scouring through his Facebook page, I found a lot of photos of his dog. And so what we did was we inlaid a photo into the epoxy. So it went all the way around the pen. And he's a gorgeous dog. Anyway, so yeah, we do all kinds of fun things with epoxy on the lathe. Okie dokie. Yeah, so I mean that's a good idea, Paul, too, because we got to do the battle of the lathes, guys. Right, Don? Exactly. Yeah, it turned out really cool. That pen turned out really cool, and it was a good idea, and it worked well. So you know we really, really like you if we make you a pen. And we do. But so I'm spilling a little beans here, just a little beans. But I will tell you that the pens that we turn in our battle of the lathes out there in the shop, he's going to be turning one. I'm going to be turning one. We're going to be doing a giveaway for those. That'd be fun, huh? They're nice pens, guys. Yeah, I don't want to just limit Paul to saying, he had a good idea. He's full of good ideas, but that kind of limits him, right? So let's just say Paul is just full of it and call it good. Right, Paul? You're just full of it. See, I can zing them too. Guys, I'm going to get off of here. It's 4:00. We've been going for 45 minutes. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm glad y'all popped in. I thank you for your grace today. It's just, I don't want to mourn for my loss of a friend. But you know how it goes. You get attached to people, and when they're no longer here, you miss them. So it's just kind of a contemplative day. Anyway, there's a big, beautiful, bright side to it. And when the time is right, we're going to do something special in her memory. Right now, it's all about her family and giving them their privacy and their time to get their heads wrapped around this. So, y'all, you know what we always say, right? Keep looking up and say thank you. Do it often, even when it's hard. Keep your attitude of gratitude. She's up there singing with the angels, guys. She's having a good time. Be blessed, and we will catch you on the flip. Remember, we go live 8:00 Central Time on Fridays. So we hope you'll join us then. My best half will be with us. And keep your eyes open for content. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. It is free. That helps keep our channel going. Go on over and watch our videos. Leave a comment, give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Maybe you don't like us. Every little bit of it helps keep us relevant and helps us with this algorithm nonsense. They've been doing a lot of changes and people are disappearing. So help keep us visible and share us out. Guys, we love you. We appreciate each and every one of you. Have a blessed rest of the day. We will catch you on the flip. See ya.